Whew. Welcome. Today in Black and Red Gardening, we're going to look at this mess that I haven't been to in a couple weeks just due to the weather and see what's going on. We got a little bit of greens growing. I think that's arugula. And so this is the cart I'm going to use today to shovel some of the compost that I took from the bins right into these beds. So yeah, I'm going to fill these up. That one's almost full already. This one I'm going to keep filling up with material. Some of this is compost. Some of it's just leaves and stuff. And then I'm just going to put a dirt layer on top. That's fine because the sun is weak around this time. So I'm not worried about it baking and cooking, stripping the nutrients out of the dirt. That's fine. We're also going to get rain here in about an hour, hour and a half. As you can see, this stuff is damp already. I know it's heavy, but I'm going to spread it out. And there's seeds under there from like some of my green beans and tomatoes that some of them fall to the ground. I haven't had to plant green beans and majority tomatoes in the past almost 2 seasons now. Definitely last year I didn't plant any tomatoes and I didn't plant any green beans, and I have more than I can do with. So I'm going to continue that this year. I know I'm putting layers on top of them. I think they'll be fine, and I think they'll be warm because these beds were barely half full this past season and usually. So now I'm filling them up. So yes, I'm adding. These are 1-foot beds. Are you coming to help? Come on. Come on. He's not really helping. I mean, last season overall wasn't very good, especially in the summer. The fall was good, but the heat was too much. So I think we're still going to do good. Somehow keep ended up with garbage. I think we're going to be fine. So I'm going to add a lot more material, fill up these beds for once. You can see my beds usually look like that, where they're like half full. Just because, as you probably realize if you've done this, filling up beds is expensive. So, and I never really had a reason to, but this year I'm going to fill up the beds. Give them more of their own material, allow more room, real estate for worms to roll around, and see how it goes. So yeah, we're going to dig through these piles, try to get the deepest of it. Stuff that's been down there the most. Some of it you can see that grass has actually not been here that long. I don't have a scientific system here. One day I will, where I can time it. But this stuff looks better. Maybe not. Yeah. So, see, that's kind of fresh and new. Well, the experiment with the cardboard showed that, yeah, I mean, I don't know where the, obviously this is on a pile of, this is on top of dirt. So I don't know where the compost ends and the dirt begins, but I mean, this stuff looks pretty good. So I like what I see. So more tubes are going to be showing up, kind of like how I have here. So I have tubes going in. This is dirt and compost I put on top. The covers are just when the sun was out, keep it from baking. But basically the idea, I think it works. That stuff looks good to me. I'm always running experiments back here. This is a tube I have going across. It just, when this compost bin is full, it just allows air to go in and get into the middle of the piles. Also allows rain in. I have another tube right here that sticks out kind of like at a 45-degree angle. And the only goal is to get water and air in the middle of some of these piles so that, it's not just a pile. You need, if you see anything about compost, you need air, water, nutrients for the bacteria to get, to be able to do its thing down there. It's nice to see the oregano still alive, doing well. It obviously survived the winter. Again, the snow peas, I guess they just require more garbage. They require more warmth than people say they do, but that's fine. Because I remember what happened to them last spring, so I should get something good out of there. What a life. So now we see, took about 2 of those to fill that up. Just today alone, I've done one before, so it takes a lot of material to move, but it's just about to start raining right now, so I'm going to call it. Just wanted to get something done before the rain came in, and I'm going to take that tray. Alright, so as you can hear, the rain is coming. I'm just going to fill these up with dirt. I'm not going to... This is actually from an old pot, obviously. So this is potting soil. I'm just reusing it because it's been sitting out here in the winter, snowed on. Alright, so these are some of the things that I'm going to set up in the seed tray today. What is it? Today's the 12th of January. So it's 2 days later than the earlier part of the video. So I'm really interested in collards and spinach because I had some good collards last year. Spinach I didn't do well. I'm going to start the lettuce, but I'm just putting these into the seed trays, but these are going to go into the basement for the next 8 weeks, give or take, depending. Some of them 12 weeks, most of them 8 weeks. And I'm just going to start some more snow peas because I have some growing here, over there, way in the back. So I'm going to just plant more so I have some more coming in because they don't like the heat at all. So they'll go out early March also. So let's get these into the tray. These are collard green seeds. These are a little easier to manage than wet lettuce seeds. So I'm going to do 2 per. Just to be sure, like you said, you always do 2 just to make sure it germinates rather than having a dead cell. To be honest, I usually have 2 plants come up, but seeds are pretty cheap. And once you start growing your own, then you'll have more seeds than what you can do with. These are my peppers that are fighting for their life, but we're going to fix that by what's being printed back there. Got 1 pepper growing there, but I need to work on watering these more. Here's some cucumbers that somehow made their way into that pot. I did not put them there, but 3 of them are coming out, so see what happens. Another pepper plant back there. Lettuce, collard greens, and a couple other things I put in there just today. Cactus, rosemary, another smaller pepper plant. That one's doing better because it's not as big. Probably just clip off some of this ugly stuff. And here I'm printing a saucer to go under these pots. That'll be a couple days.